everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a buy or bye-bye video on these three products that I have here. These are from Ulta Beauty. They are called the Metal Maniac Dual-Ended Eyeshadow. So there is an eyeshadow on one side that is a cream, and then there is a glitter on the other side. There are three different dual-ended products. They all came in one set, and the price of that was $18 from Ulta. So that breaks it down to about $6 for like a dual-ended product. These are 0.08 ounces a piece. I don't know if that is like for both ends or one side. That's just what the website gave me. But yeah, so I will let you guys know what I think about these, as well as share with you guys some swatches of what these look like and what I think about them. So when I first showed these in the haul, I didn't know if there were individual names for these or not, and there actually is. And there is a sticker on here, but like it's in a gray font on a clear sticker, and it's like almost impossible to read on here, but I finally found the color names and looked them up. So this first set is called Antique Gold, is the cream shadow side, and then the glitter side is called Melted Metal. So that is the first one. This is the second one. This one is called Royal Gems, is the cream shadow side, and the glitter side is called Aluminum. And finally the last one is this one. The cream shadow side is called Bronze Casting, and the glitter side is called Titanium. On the cream shadow side there is like a doe foot applicator, and then on the glitter side there is like a brush tip type of applicator. So another similar product I have, it's like almost like exactly the same, but it's just from Revlon. This is called the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. So it's the same kind of concept. You have the cream shadow on one side and you have the glitter on the other end. This one I have is in the color Desert Dazzle. So it's this really gorgeous green color. I love this one as well. And then there is the gold glitter on the other end. I would say these are super similar. So I've tried these three out and I have worn them, and I kind of have an idea of how I like these. So quickly I will get into the swatches so you can see these colors better. I'll also swatch the Revlon one so you can kind of see what the color is like compared to the other ones. So as far as the three shadow colors, I think that they're kind of similar. I mean, they are all different colors, and I think it definitely shows up differently on the skin, but they are in that same kind of color family. So I wish there was a little bit more diversity in the color of these, especially since you do have to buy this as a set. You can't buy these individually, so it's like you gotta buy all of them or none of them. But I really do like how the glitters are all like super different. This is one I would say is the least amount of like glitter. It still looks super sparkly, but it's almost more of like a metallic-y kind of shift to it. But these other two I would definitely call straight up glitters. You have like this white kind of pearly glitter, and then a really pretty kind of like silvery glitter. So I like that those are all really different colors, because I feel like you can get more looks out of them. But I still think the colors are really gorgeous and look really pretty on the eyes. So I will get into the demo showing you how each of these look on my eyes. I tried them a couple different ways. Most of them I used with a traditional eyeshadow as like a base. So I just did like a matte brown kind of crease color, and then I applied the cream shadows on my lids. And then I also use the glitters usually on either the inner corner and like the lower lash line. I did try one of them kind of topped on top of the eyeshadow, but I didn't have a really good result with that, so I will show you that as well. Oh no, so far not looking good for those cream eyeshadows. I don't know if you can see right now, but there is like a lot of super patchiness, and it might have been from that top coat kind of color that I used, but ooh, not looking good. So the next cream shadow duo I'm gonna use is the one that is a little bit more of like the taupey color with like the silvery kind of glitter. I'm going to just do the shadow on my lid because I think that could be a problem that I had with the last one. That one was like a hot mess. I'm hoping it was just because I had applied both of these on top of my lid. And then I'm going to give that a couple seconds to dry before I move my eye, because I do have hooded lids and I don't want that to transfer everywhere. So that's how it looks with the shadow on just the lid. I'm gonna take a little bit more of my darker shadows and just kind of accentuate the crease a little bit more. So my camera cut off, but the only thing I did was just add a little bit of the actual cream shadow to the lower inner corner, and then top that off with just a little bit of the glitter side. I decided to keep just the cream shadow on the lid, that way I could test if the flakiness was due to the glitter or not. So that is how this duo looks on my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to be applying the last duo, and please excuse my red eye. I poked myself in the eye. This one is like the most purple toned kind of taupe, and then it has like a white glitter on the other end. So as usual, I'm going to apply the shadow color first to my lid. And then taking just a little bit of the glitter, I'm going to apply that to the inner corner and the lower lash line. And so this is how it looks with all of the rest of the eye makeup done. I really like how this one looks. That is the plummy kind of duo with the white glitter. So what I think about these, I definitely think, especially for the cream shadow side, you definitely have to stick to like just one kind of layer to that, because I did find the very first time I used it, I tried to use the cream shadow, and then I wanted to do this kind of cool like glitter on top of it to really like make it look even more glittery, because there is glitter in the actual cream shadow itself, but I wanted to kind of see how those would work. However, that was a horrible mess, because it like dried, but then it started flaking and peeling up in a very weird way like 20 minutes later. So it didn't have very good wear time if you tried to like layer these two products on the lid. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, because I had just really bad result trying to do that. But as far as the cream shadows on their own, I really did like them. They had that very vibrant kind of metallic look where it almost like looks wet on the eyelid even after they're dried, which I really like that look. I find that it's just so pretty and really like dramatic looking. And I think that the color combinations that they picked for each other, like on the dual ended sides, are really nice. They look super pretty together, so I really liked kind of doing that. But I also would sometimes mix and match. Like I really liked using the bronzy side with like this white glitter side, so it's really nice that all these colors can kind of be mixed together, and you can kind of create new looks with that. Other than the issue I had of it cracking, if I just wore the cream shadow alone on my lid, it worked out a lot better. It did start to get a little bit dry towards like the end of the night, but as far as like flaking or anything, I didn't have any issues with that. So I would definitely say stick to just using the cream shadow alone, and don't try to like layer those on top of each other, which I was kind of frustrated with, because I really liked the idea of like adding the glitter on top. However, it just didn't really seem to pan out too well with this particular product. I am a huge fan of glitter eyeshadows. I have so many of them. Majority of the ones I do have are like Korean brand ones, but I wanted to try like some other ones that I saw and just kind of see, you know, how similar are they. That way, if you didn't want to order stuff internationally, there are things you could find in Ulta that give you the same effect. I think the Revlon ones right now, when I checked on Ulta, they were like $9.99 a piece, and those you can buy separately. So the price difference between these is $9.99 for one of the Revlon ones, or $18 for all three of these. So it is more expensive up front. However, they do end up being cheaper a piece, coming down to about $6 a piece, where this one is about 10 bucks a piece. These also remind me of a product I don't own, but I have seen a lot of the times, and it's pretty much the same exact type of thing as this, but it's a Korean brand. It's from Touch and Soul. I believe you can get them from Sephora as well, but I've seen them cheaper from like I think Sweet Korea has them. They have so many different colors. Again, it is the cream shadow on one end and the glitter on the other. I've been wanting to try those forever, but I just haven't gotten around to purchasing any of those. But I believe those are about around the $10 mark as well from Sweet Korea. I feel like they're like maybe 20 bucks and up from Sephora, so definitely a big price difference there. So overall, I do really like these, minus the first time I tried the one where I tried to like double up the colors. It didn't really work out too well with that, but I think if you just do like one layer of the cream shadow, then they turn out super pretty. So I give these a buy. I wish you could buy these individually, because if one of these colors doesn't speak to you, you kind of have to buy it anyway. So I do wish they had these individually. I wish they had more color options. Maybe they will in the future. When I checked just a few minutes ago on Ulta, it did seem to be sold out, but it also had a different price, and it said $8.99, but I know mine was $18, so I hope they didn't drop the price. But hopefully they come out with more colors of these, because I would totally buy some more. I really liked these. If you are interested in seeing more of my kind of like glitter cream eyeshadow collection, I have a few other videos about a whole bunch of Korean ones that I really love. There are some that are a little less expensive, some that are about the same price range, and yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, I'll have those linked below. So overall, I give these a buy. I think they're super pretty. I love how they look on my eyes, and I see myself using them again in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.